Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Iron Boffin, coach of your Rochester Rhydons, but unfortunately, I used the wrong file type in my settings. My settings got all messed up, but I didn't notice. It was a wrong file type. I couldn't convert it. There was like other stuff missing, so it became this huge ordeal. I spent a lot of the week trying to fix it, but unfortunately, I just couldn't. So this has to be a post-com, unfortunately, and I'm super mad about it. I'm like really upset that I couldn't do the live com. But from here on out, it'll be a live com. I think I got my settings all set to not mess this up again. But let's go ahead and go over the teams. I'm bringing the Jolteon Spiritomb. We got Franklin, Gertrude, Colossus, the Metagross, Rochester the Rhydon, Daenerys the Mega Altaria, and Aurora the Suicune. So I'm super excited for my team. I think I did a really good job prepping. And looking at what Dan brought, he brought Kyurem Black, he brought the Skarmory, he brought Manectric, Gastrodon, Florges, and Talonflame. So I was super excited to not see Shaman, because if you look at my team, and I said this during my team builder, I had nothing really that great for Shaman except outside of Altaria and like maybe Metagross could take a hit. But Shaman was super scary for me, but thankfully we didn't have to deal with it. But we still have to do with Kyurem Black. So let's go ahead and get right into the battle, and I'll kind of give you my thoughts as what's going on versus like my reaction like while we're playing and all that good stuff, man. Because it was a super good battle, and I'm really mad, like I said, that I didn't have the live com. But I go ahead and open the Jolteon because I was like, all right, whatever he opens with, I'm just going to Volt Switch out on and kind of like pivot. I thought he was going to go for it. I thought he was going to go into like a Skarmory or something else like that, like a Florges for the open. But he goes right into Kyurem Black, and I am terrified. He's terrified. So here he shows that he has the Terravolt. So I know that so I wanted to, first off, I protect here to see if he's like choiced in some fashion or any of that. So he reveals the Shadow Claw to me, thinking that I'm going to switch right into the Metagross. So that's good information. So because he goes for the Shadow Claw, I'm like, okay, I don't think he's going to click Fusion Bolt here, so I'm going to go into my Suicune. I should be pretty good because he's not going to click Fusion Bolt right here. And I got the pressure. So if anything, I'm expecting another Shadow Claw or something, or an Ice Beam. He goes for the Fusion Bolt. I'm like, no, are you kidding me? Why did you do that? But I should have known. But anyway, I was supposed to win that hit pretty easily, and he crit me off the bat, man. I was so upset. I wish I could see that reaction. I wish it was there because I was so upset that he crit me there, because I could have at least, I always took one no matter what his set was, and he does reveal the Life Orb there. So here I go into my Rhydon because I just need to get damage on this thing. I'm like, the only thing that can take a hit from this thing is my Rhydon right now, and I'm gonna hit him with a big old Rock Slide, and it's gonna do some big damage, which is really good. So look at that big damage on him. We get him down to really low, so even if I can't hit him again, some Life Orb damage will kill him. So I need to keep my Rhydon here because I don't have anything else for his Talonflame. Looking back, I should have let my Metagross go down, or my Rhydon go down there. But because he's going for Ice Beams, I'm like, oh, Metagross can take an Ice Beam easy peasy. I'll just Bullet Punch him here. I'll take a little bit of damage. That's not that much. And I'll Bullet Punch him. But then he freezes me too, dude. He freezes me. And I'm like, oh, man. I was like, well, there's no point to keep a frozen Metagross around. You never know when they're going to thaw. So I'm like, I'm just going to let him kill me with Shadow Claw. And I'll just let him kill me with Shadow Claw. And then he'll die to Life Orb. But he crit me too. That didn't matter. I was going to die to a Shadow Claw anyway. So as you can see, really rough start. My core absolutely just got dismantled by Kyurem Black from a Fusion Bolt crit and an Ice Beam freeze. So that was really unfortunate. Now Florges comes in. Now the problem with Florges now is so this was like a clean swapping for both of us, so I didn't know he was going to go into. I was hoping for like a Skarmory so he'd set up some hazards, or Gastrodon to set up whatever else he wanted. But he goes into Florges, which really stinks for me because I have to switch out. You know, I can't take a Moon Blast. Excuse me. So I go back out into Jolteon here. I can take whatever, I can Wish Protect, all that good stuff. So I wasn't too worried about that. But like I said, my core just got absolutely destroyed by some hacks there. Really unlucky. The freeze absolutely mattered. The crit absolutely mattered. Really unlucky. I mean, it shows that I didn't really have that great a prep for Kyurem Black, but the only thing that, looking back, that I wish I brought was like a Weavile with low kick, because then I'm faster and I can low kick him and he dies. This is what I should have brought. But I didn't really want to bring Weavile this week because it didn't really have a great matchup versus a lot of things like Skarmory and Florges and some other stuff. But anyway, so you can see I'm just kind of taking Moonblast, I'm Wish Protecting, I'm getting leftovers. I'm very Spadef, so I can tank these hits pretty easily. So that's working out pretty well for me. He switches out into Gary the Gastrodon. I really should have packed HP Grass, but I'm sure he had some way to deal with that, like a Rindo Berry or something. So I get the Wish health back. I can't do anything to this thing. I'm walled completely by it. I have the Thunderbolt Volt Switch combo, so I can't touch this thing at all. I can't touch him. I forget what he goes for here. He could have gone for Earth Power. He might go for Scald. Toxic, I don't know. But anyway, here I go. I want to go into Gertrude. I want to trap this thing. He hasn't seen any move on Gertrude, so I might just be able to get my infestation off and trap it, but I dodge a toxic, which is cool. Doesn't really matter, but I do dodge a toxic. He switched right back out into his Florges, which kind of stinks. I kind of thought he would stay in and try to toxic me again, what I was hoping for, and I revealed the infestation. I probably should have just clicked Shadow Ball, just from some damage. You see how little that does? I think that actually did 1 health. I think that actually does 1, but then the infestation will actually do some damage. So, anyway. Oh man, dude, you should have seen my live comm, just because like that's why I really wanted the live comm, because my reactions to being frozen and crit with Fusion Bolt were nuts, dude. Absolutely crazy reactions. So I go back into Jolteon here. Like I said, I can tank some hits. He goes for the toxic. I'm not too worried about being toxic at this point. At this point, I'm pretty negative, guys. I'm pretty negative. I'm struggling, but I still hold on to the fact that my whole game plan was getting rid of Skarmory. So I have Jolteon to get rid of Skarmory. I have Spiritomb to get rid of Skarmory. I just need to find a way to kill his Skarmory, and he has to let me kill it. And then I can set up with my Altaria and win. That's the strat. So I'm just going to go for Wish here. I'm going to try to Wish Protect into my... I tried to go into Rhydon here, because I just need Rhydon to have a little more health. I need like a clean switch into something. I just need a little bit of something, a little bit of magic. And I'm running like my damage calcs on the side, and I'm like, all right, if he's not... I might be able to take... It was a pretty decent... I think I had like a very small chance to live a Moonblast when you're going to see me Volt Switch into my... do I Volt Switch or do I just Hard Switch? I think I Volt Switch anyway. Yeah, I Volt Switch into my Rhydon here. I'm trying to get some health on him because he's so low from having to tank a hit from the Kyurem Black. So you're going to see me try to get some health on him. It's such a low roll that I live. Like, low chance that I live, rather. So, to no one's surprise, I do die here. I do die to that, which is really unfortunate. If I could have gotten that Wish off on the Rhydon, it would have been huge, man. So, but I just had to go for broke. I was just trying to make plays, trying to get something going for me. Maybe he Toxic or something. I don't even know. But anyway, I have nothing else to lose here. I just got to go into Mega Altaria and try to put some dents and stuff. I can tank a Moonblast really easily. Ooh, I doubled. Man, I'm a lord. Okay, so I doubled out. Oh, because I thought he was going to switch into the Skarmory here. So I doubled out into the Gertrude, and this man does not care. This man does not care, and he goes for Moonblast. Good play, though, because obviously I couldn't kill him with 1 return anyway. Return was a 2-hit on him. So I was just expecting the Skarmory to come out easy peasy, so I was trying to get the Skarmory to come out, go into Gertrude and Shadow Ball stuff, but that play didn't work out too well. So Gertrude's going to go down here easily, because I'm not going to save the Gertrude. I think I just have to let her go down here, which I'm pretty sure I do. Yep, I do. Anyway, so Gertrude goes down into the Moonblast as well. You see that losing my Metagross was so bad, because this thing just had like free reign. You know, like I didn't worry about this thing because I had Metagross. You know, Metagross didn't care about Moonblast. You know, Metagross didn't give a damn. You know, even if this thing had HP Fire, I still didn't care. So anyway, now I go back into Mega Altaria here. I'm gonna I think I Dragon Dance here, just because I need something. If I Dragon Dance return, I have a good chance to kill him. So that would have been pretty good. And then like that's just like something. At this point, I'm just trying to like get some differential because I lost my Spiritomb. I can't really trap the Skarmory like I wanted. At this point, he's never going to let his Skarmory go down because he knows that that is the only thing really stopping me from winning. Like, it's a big wall in my face. So, he goes for the Moonblast. It does over 50%, so I can't wish it or roost it off, which stinks. But I am +1. I just go for the return. I'm like, maybe I'll kill him. Maybe I'll get lucky. And we're so close. We're so close. I don't know what the roll was. On my calc, it wasn't even supposed to do that much, but I still almost killed him, so I don't know what the calc of that would have been. Like I said, I was just trying to pull off something. Maybe I get a crit, maybe I get a little lucky, but unfortunately, that's not how it worked. Not how it works. So this thing lives. I go into Franklin here. I think Franklin's my last mon at this point. It doesn't show, right? Oh, yeah, so Franklin's my last mon at this point. He knows his Gastrodon walls me entirely. Oh, no, what did he do? Oh, he goes into Manectric here just to get the Volt Absorb. To flex on me a little bit. Anyway, doesn't matter. It didn't matter. At this point, there was no way possible for me to even do anything because like his Gastrodon walled me off. This thing, I think, has like Flamethrower instead of Overheat, which is pretty cool. I definitely expected the Overheat, but like I said, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. The whole thing, like I had a pretty good, I spent a lot of time team prepping, and I spent a lot of time practicing with friends, all that good stuff. And the whole team prep goes out the window when you lose your walls right off the bat. I lost my Suicune, Fusion Bolt crit. I lost my, but like don't get me wrong, the Fusion Bolt in this Suicune was a great play because but don't get me wrong, I did know that Jolteon couldn't take, like Volt Absorb didn't work on Kyurem Black. I knew that, but I still didn't. I expected like an Ice Beam, you know, because he Shadow Clawed. He saw that I knew he had Shadow Claw, right? So I'm not going into Metagross now. But I just thought he would just go for an Ice Beam or something. But then he just whips out the Fusion Bolt. I guess I could have gotten a Rhydon then, but that's all those 2020 hindsight plays. All unfortunate, man. We had a good battle. It was 5-0. Unfortunately, that's probably like my worst showing ever versus Dan, and then I think that's the first time I've ever lost in the season opener. So I'm pretty sad about it. I don't know if I really played badly. I think it was like I had some obviously I didn't prep enough for Kyurem Black, but you know, like, look at my team and tell me what I should have brought for Kyurem Black. He's a monster. The fact that he opened it was like insane. The only thing looking back, I wish I brought Weavile. Seeing his team now, I could have prepped where Weavile would have been good. But I just didn't think I'd be able to get through the Skarmory. Gastron was fat. Florges is fat. So I was like, Weavile's just not going to do it for me here. But and I could have like low kick. Anyway, I needed like, what I really needed was a revenge Kyurem Black killer. That's what I needed, and I didn't have it. I didn't really have one on my team. I guess I could have brought like Scarf Blaziken or something. Scarf Blaziken would have actually been pretty decent this game, looking back. But like I said, it's all hindsight. It's 2020, all that good stuff. I had a lot of fun. I'm still optimistic for the team for the whole season. I drafted a really good team, I think. So I'm just super excited to keep playing, man. I know it was a rough start. I hope you guys will keep repping the Rochester Rhydons, rooting for us here. I'm super excited. Like I said, I'm not like super sad about this map. I'm not mad about the hacks. That's the way Pokemon is. All that good stuff, man. Like I said, you know, I had a lot of team prep into this, but when your two biggest walls go down, your two biggest mons go down to hacks, you know, what else can you do? You know. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next week for our week 2 team builder. And I think we play heated mode next, so that'll be a good game. And I'll catch you guys later. Have a great day, guys. Peace.